Hey y'all, it is sunshine. How is my little rays of sunshines? I hope y'all are doing well. I have spent all day, unsupervised. And spent it'll be a little bit more before I am supervised again. So it's most of the, all day and then some of this evening. Mr. Sunshine is training a new guy and showing them the ropes of the job. And part of that job is to travel some places during the day, with which take several hours to get to. But he still got off at his usual time. But he's gone all day, so he doesn't come home for lunch during those times. So yeah. And tonight is Bible study. He went to go check on our horse, and the horse is at church. We had to cancel some events because there is a massive outbreak, horse-related disease going around right now. Our horses are fine. Everybody's horses at the church are fine. We are just very concerned about the other horses that may come in to our events, because we do barrel races, we do different events. So we just concerned for the safety of our horses, and we don't want them to get sick. So some of our events are going to be postponed. We're not canceling them. They're just going to be postponed until the situation is under control. From what I have read, and I may be wrong, but it looks like somewhere an event that was held in Waco, and it started there. I may be wrong on that, but that's what looked like what I read. So anyway, especially our guys. There's 3 guys and a little lady out there, and all of ours are older horses, except for the little lady. I don't know how old she is. But all of the other 3 are older. Sister's horse is older. Sister's horse's best friend has a new owner. So anyway, sister's horse's friend is older, and then our horse is older. They're all on senior feed, if that'll tell you anything. And so, we got to take extra care about that. And so we've been dealing with, we've just been doing some precaution stuff. So anyway, there's that. And I finally, I've been cleaning hardcore today. I had to go do laundry. I've been doing the domesticated bullcrap. So I've been doing that. But then I have started to rearrange this room. I decided I didn't like the window being blocked. This is the only window in the house that is not double, triple layered with blackout curtains. This is the only window in this house that's not blacked out. And so I decided, well, I like to see outside. Even though the sun doesn't come in, I don't have to worry about the sun coming in, because the sun doesn't reach our house because of the tree situation. So that's really nice. But I figured, well, we'll do that. And I've been rearranging, and then I put my crochet hooks back here with my scrapbook stuff right here so I can just reach it. It's not really scrapbooking, it's junk journaling, to be very honest about it. Because I'm still trying to find pieces. The thing of it was, everything was just scattered everywhere. I mean, I had my sections, but some of those sections had other sections. It was a mess. And for me to say it was a mess, it was a mess. So yeah. But, because I was trying to take care of things, and, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and show you a finish. I know we're not doing stitching Mondays anymore, really, because I'm not stitching. I am stitching at this exact moment, but that's just because my hands needed a break from crochet. I've got lots of crochet requests coming in, and my hands are working extra hard. Now, mind you, I've been doing this for 14 years, going a minimum of 5 hours a day. So they're used to it. But with the extra stuff going on and all that, they needed a little bitty break. So let me show you my finish. Now, I know it needs something at the top. And my stepmom was like, put a piece of greenery or something on it, because she knows what she's doing with this stuff. She watches that Stitching with the Housewives girls. I don't care, whatever. But isn't that cute? And yes, it's all centered. This was Dollar Tree. And then I put some Dollar Tree paint, because that Dollar Tree paint is cheap. We've already talked about that. This was a paid pattern, and I put it on sticky board, and then got my hot glue gun out and glued it to this. And this came with the hanger. So this was $1. This whole wood board hanging situation thing, it was $1. So my stepmom said to put the greenery going out, you know, from the middle. So yeah, this is for my Meemaw. Her whole house is done in Santas and peppermint and candy cane type stuff. And I'm not even joking when I say she starts sometime in October to get it all out. I'm not joking, y'all. It looks like Christmas utterly barfed in this house. But it's not junky. It's all classy. Does that make sense? Is there I don't know if there's like a time where it's separated. I don't know. But I got this a while back, but I put it in the living room with my desk, because I have my desk pointed towards the wall, and Mr. Sunshine sits next to me facing the other wall towards the TV. I have no patience for the TV. It's utterly loud and obnoxious. And so, and I say that as I sit in front of this TV, because he has one of those ones, in case you missed it, he has a smaller one in the bedroom that he never watches in the bedroom because annoying. I don't care for the TV to be on in the bedroom. So I jacked it, and I use my phone to mirror it on the big screen so I can watch Twitch or YouTube or whatever. It has streamed certain thingies, but Roku is complicated and I don't quite understand it. So I just rather mirror it from my phone. Because Roku, I won't own a Roku TV. Yeah, if it were up to me, Roku, no thanks, I'm good. So let me show you. I wanted one of those little tool boxes. You see everybody getting those Cobalt ones that are the little bitty guys. But they aren't expensive, but I was like, and I only wanted one because they were teal. Well, while I was at the Walmarts a little while back, I found one almost the same for cheaper. And she's heavy duty. I'm telling you what, I was worried that it was going to be super cheap. This thing's not cheap at all. I mean, the price is good, but the quality is really good. And it lifts up. It's got two very nice, I can't lift her too high because she's heavy. And two very nice drawers. See? It's not even full. But I have it over here because everything's just loose. And the way I have things set up, I have it to where I can sew swivel to where I'm at facing y'all, where my cutting mat right here, swivel one more time, and my ironing board is like over here. So that way I can just swivel. Would it be better if I got up and waddled somewhere? Yeah, but I ain't living that life. I didn't get this physique by waddling somewhere. So yeah. Y'all, you got to, you're either confident about yourself or you're not. You know, and I've learned that I really got to be okay with myself. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big girl. I may look not as big looking at you, but I'm almost 300 pounds of pure love. I got all the squishies in the right spots. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. But anyway. So, yeah. I'm trying to keep things organized. Let me show you what I'm dealing with over here. Maybe this will make sense because I'm not good at explaining. So, you see how everything was just loosey-goosey? And it's still a mess. I don't know how to fix this. It's still messy. And there's not much room on this table. But I think I'm going to see this box right here. That's packed pre-cuts that are very nice. Very nice pre-cuts. And I'm scared to death of using them. But I got to realize, if I don't use them, they're going to be thrown away. My kids don't want none of this stuff. And it's not, I'm not bashing my children. But they don't want this stuff. And I'm okay with that. So I need to use it while the getting's good, right? Right. So anyway, so there were another thing I wanted to branch out into is I've been, I don't know, maybe it's a personality crisis, maybe it's what is that called? Identity crisis? I don't know. But y'all, I'm tired of looking so plain. You know what I'm saying? I can fix my clothes. I've done the hair. I have so much personality coming out of me. But I look plain. And that's a good thing, I guess. I guess. So here was my thought process in all of this. I was like, you know what? I want to add some color to me. I've got beautiful colored glasses. Yeah, I do wear glasses. But I don't wear them on here because you can, reflection issues. So I was like, you know what? Let's do something with my face. Now, mind you, I can't do a lot with my face. My skin is super sensitive. There's not a lot I can do with this. So makeup was not an option. So I was like, all right, what about some eyelashes, right? Get the big colored eyelashes. But that looked like too much work once I got to looking into it. All right, what about colored mascara? You know, I could try that. That was hard to track down. I found one at H-E-B, but it was like $8, $9 for a tube. I don't know if that's normal, but it was purple. I was like, yes. So, and this still may be an option. I want to get colored non-prescription contacts. Does that make sense? I have glasses, so I don't need prescription. But I would love purple contacts, non-prescription. I don't know how to go about finding that, but how cool would it be to have purple eyeballs? Right? Well, I was like cruising some images. I just pulled up, images of different ideas of what I could do. I saw this image, and supposedly there was a show called something with Drew Carey in it, right? And there was a lady, a big lady, with a lot of personality. Her name was something, and she wore this massively big blue eyeshadow. And I was like, oh, that is it. Now, there's a slight line between bold and out there versus tacky. And she was right there at the tacky line. I think it was too much. Mind you, I know it was a character she was playing, but I was like, is there a way to just dumb that down a little bit to where I look like a normal human? But with just fun, funky colors. I love color and I want to have it everywhere. You know, I usually wear my big dangle earrings, you know. I've got acrylic plates that said, one of them says cute but feral. You know, it's a raccoon, and they're big, and I hang them underneath my tunnels. So, and right now I'm at gauged 16 millimeters. I can't get it any higher because I just can't figure out how to get it higher. Because 16 to 18 is a tough way to go. Anyway, so I said, you know what? I don't know how to make this happen, but let's go to the Dollar Tree. Because if it blows up my face, then I won't be out so much money. And Dollar Tree stuff has not steered me wrong yet. You know, their moisturizer is amazing. I love that moisturizer. It's $1. It comes in a little red jar with a silver lid. So good. I have been very blessed not to have acne in my life. That has not happened. And I'm trying not to have that problem. So I went down to the Dollar Tree. There were so many options. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. There was a lady in that aisle. She was shopping, just getting random products, throwing them in her buggy. And I said, hey, I need an adult. Do you know what you're doing with makeup? She goes, I know a little bit. And she laughed because I said I need an adult. I said, I want to do eyeshadow. I don't own makeup. I don't know where to go. Yada, yada, yada. So she walked me through the basic essentials of what I need, and I came home with it. Now, mind you, I'm not sure what any of this does. I'm just going with what she recommended, and I'm going to have to watch some videos. And as I watch. Now, this first one, it is something called a primer. I don't know exactly what it does, but I was told to put it on my eyelids first. And it's by the brand that Dollar Tree has. This brand, I trust wholeheartedly. They make that moisturizer. And I have no problems with it. So basically, from what I understand, you put the primer on your eyelids, right? And then it helps glorify your eyeshadow. This is going to be a lot of trial and error. I honestly do not know what I'm doing. But she said anything will work and it'll make your eyeshadow really pop. I was like, all right. So the next thing I got was this. It was purpley and it shimmered and it has a little brush in it. That's kind of cute. And I needed some color. So I went with this because it had purple in it. But I don't know exactly for sure what I'm doing with this. So yeah. But somebody said use the primer, and if you use a white under your eyeshadow, it really helps it pop. Like I said, I'm going to have to watch the YouTubies because I don't know. And then I bought a eyeshadow brush. Even though, yeah, I had to buy an eyeshadow brush for that thingy. It's soft. I love Dollar Tree brushes. I don't use anything on my face with my hands. To me, that is a big pile of nope. You can wash your hands several times a day and wash them right before you put on your stuff on your face, but it's not good. I don't recommend that. I know where my hands have been, and even though I wash them all day long, I don't. So I have a brush that puts my moisturizer on. I have a serum I put on first that's watermelon serum from the Dollar Tree. It's really good. I love it. And I put that on first with a brush, and then I take another brush and put on my moisturizer. So I figured I better get an eye shadow brush, because I don't know how you would put this on without an eyeshadow brush. I don't know. Am I going to go wild and extreme? Not at this moment, because nobody's ever seen me wear this makeup stuff. And I don't want to shock them too hard. I don't want to shock myself. And this may not work out, but anyways. And also, for the last 2 months, I've been working very hard. Very hard. At the end of this month, it'll be 3 months. Working extremely hard not to chew my nails. Right? I'm trying very hard. And the reason that is, Sister and I, well, Sister already has her nails done. She goes gets them done. So at the 1st of December, as a reward to myself, I'm going to get my nails back. I had them on for a solid 6-7 years, and I could never get them back on because I chewed them so hard. Well, there's not much there, but there's more than what was there. And so I'm going to go get my nails done. And that adds color. I'm not going out crazy long length. I'm not going to. I'm barely going to have much length because I'm going to start short. Because I need to be able to use my hands. Crochet won't have a problem. When it comes to cross stitch, I worry. But anyway, I'm excited for that. I figured that's been motivated me to get with the program. And I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited. So stay tuned for the, I've really worked hard on the inside. And I've really, really come far on that. I still have a long way to go. I still have a very long way to go. But I really want to start the outside reflecting the new me. And just, y'all know I love color. Y'all know, well, anybody that's been with me for any length of time knows that I'm all about, here I am. I used to hide, and I still do, because I'm like, oh, look at my stomach. I'm so gross. Da-da-da-da. I was full of self-hate. I was so full of self-hate. And thanks to my Heavenly Father, and thanks to my Heavenly Father blessing me with a man that has helped me put my pieces back together, that encourages me daily, that thinks this is beautiful, and thinks I'm hot crap, it really has helped me. And it's really helping me to come out of my shell and be like, you know what? I am worth something. You know what? So what? I look like a busted can of biscuits. I'm going to strut it for what it's worth. Because confidence is beautiful. And so, y'all going to get on this journey with me. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see. We're going to see. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm here for it, and I hope y'all are too. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And maybe I'll get braver and braver and maybe get a little wilder with my... I know I don't want to cake up my face with anything. I don't want to do that at all. I don't want to do lipstick because the mister is going to be covered in it. We act like a bunch of high school or teenagers when it comes to that, romance. And it's not about the bedroom stuff. It's like he's always holding my hand. He's always putting me to the right of him when we're going down the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm safe against the cars. And we're just We always love on each other. And I love that. I love affection and the back and forth. It's beautiful and it's just romantic. And I'm so dang excited to have that in my life. So it's I just feel so good, y'all. I just feel so good. I better not hold up my arms too long, because you know, the waves from this bad boy might knock over my camera. Look at that. Look at that wave. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Yeah, if you ever think about powerlifting in high school and then getting married and having kids really quick, don't. I graduated high school when I was 18 in 2001, and by July I was married, or maybe it was the next year. It had been the next year I was married, and then I had one of the kids and then I had another kid, and then cancer twice. So yeah, your arms go down really quick. It ain't cuter on my thighs either. I lost all that. I was pushing with my legs 450. So it ain't cute. So I was going to lose some weight. I decided that, but I'm like, why am I doing that when I don't have any desire to do that? I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it because that's what I feel like I'm supposed to do. Right? And my husband's like, no, you do what makes you happy. He goes, if you want to lose the weight, that's fine, but don't lose your dump truck. And, you got to do what's best for you, right? You have to take care of you. Because if you do not love yourself, you're not going to be able to spread love to others. Genuine, true love to others. The true love comes from here. You got to get all your crap in one boot and genuinely love yourself and be okay with yourself and tell yourself you are worth it, because you are. So anyway, I feel like I'm in that stage where I do love myself. I'm okay with myself. Wish I could have a little cosmetic surgery to take off my fupa. Yes, but that fupa situation's out of my control because of all the surgeries I've had in the same spot on the same line. But I want to start working on the outside because I think there's potential. I don't want to go crazy, but I want to start my outside to kind of reflect what I'm going on in the inside. So I love you guys. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Abilene is claiming we're going to get storms. I'll believe it when I see it. I really genuinely think the weather people have no clue. I really do. I feel like they may have gone to college, but they're just pulling crap out of the air at this point. Because nothing they have predicted, said, anything, the weather is not right on the TV. It rarely is. So, anyway, we'll see if we get them storms or not. Y'all take care. Love you. Bye, guys.